Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is our way too early WrestleMania predictions, part 2, and we're doing night 2, and we're going to get right into this. For match number 1, I'm going with Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu versus Sami Zayn for the championship.
Ooh, man!
That's a banger. For my opener, I have Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams versus The Miz versus Tama Tonga.
Oh my god, brother!
Dude,
He's doing double duty?
I've got duty? yes, and I have Tama Tonga winning it and being double champ.
You do not have night 2 of WrestleMania opening with a Tama Tonga US title win.
Yes, I do.
Bro,
yes, I do.
Shot.
Tonga is going to be double champ, and he's going to preview all wrong.
My God.
That's why he's the best MFT.
Is Tama Tonga your stepbrother or something? What is with this Tama Tonga obsession?
Like, what is this?
We've all gone in quite different directions for our night 2 opening match. I will say, if you did not watch our night 1 predictions, go ahead and check those out.
It'll be linked in the description.
Yeah, at the Royal Rumble, they're running AJ Styles versus Gunther, and if AJ loses, he has to retire. I refuse to accept that they're going to immediately just drop AJ Styles' retirement on us this fast. So I've got AJ winning that match by like a roll-up or something that could further the story. I need to see like AJ versus Ilya, AJ versus Punk. I need to see these matches happen in the lead up to WrestleMania. I refuse to accept that he's gone in a week. So for my first match of night 2, I have got them running it back. AJ Styles versus Gunther in what will actually be AJ Styles' final match. And I have it being a submission match. So there can be no shenanigans. Someone's got to tap. And that's how I have my night 2 of WrestleMania opening on a somber note with Gunther retiring AJ Styles for good.
Makes sense.
I think your card's busted, buddy. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I not have Tama Tonga winning a title in my opener?
I mean, you should. So I think
maybe he should have retired AJ Styles. That's my bad, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Tama Tonga should have retired AJ. Come on, Kyle. you failed to mention that. You said you wanted him to face Ilya, and face Punk and all that. You should have said you wanted him to face Tama Tonga.
Okay, yeah.
That's my bad, bro.
Yeah, that's your bad. Okay, for match 2, I have a absolute cluster of a tag team match. There's a 5-way tag team for the women's tag championship. You got Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. You got Nia Jax and Lash Legend. You got Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. You got Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. And then you got Asuka and Kairi.
Just loaded.
Any stipulation?
I think with the way the women's tag division has been going recently, it has to be some kind of cluster like that.
Yeah.
Just again, because also like these are all people you can't leave off of WrestleMania, so it makes sense.
For my next match, I have Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair for the WWE Women's Championship.
It's interesting that we had such contention over our first match of night 2 because for my second match of night 2, I also have nobody.
No one.
For my second match of night 2, I also have for the Women's WWE Championship, Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair.
Oh, wow.
We're just on target with the second match. Yes.
For match 3, another belt is on the line. It is Becky Lynch versus Natalya. And then Maxine getting a rematch.
Wow. Is this Natalya or Natty Neidhart?
I think it's got to be Natty at that point.
I agree.
There's got to be something unique about it. We got to see it.
Well, you're not going to want to miss this because in my next match, I have an absolute banger of Gunther versus El Grande Americano. And the stipulation is if El Grande loses, he has to retire his mask. And it's going to be revealed that it's Ludwig Kaiser, Gunther's old partner.
Wow.
Yep. And then Chad Gable comes back as El Grande Americano. And he's like, I'm the real El Grande Americano. And then he's going to call out Gunther, and they're going to have a feud as well.
Oh, Gunther, not Ludwig?
Well, you know what? Ludwig's... He could be part of it, too.
So,
Let's
okay,
find
so
out.
Gunther retires AJ Styles, and then for the next few months, he's in an El Grande Americano love triangle.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
well then. How many times does he beat Rio and what's the other one's name?
He actually,
How
you
many-
know what? He does have a 2-on-1 against them.
Oh, he
Yeah,
handicaps
so-
their asses.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
squash matches does he have against them?
Yes, sir.
You know what? I like the thinking there. The Ludwig
Yeah.
link is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my third match of night 2, I mentioned in the first video when I booked that Jacob Fatu would divert from the WWE title picture, and that is because I have it being revealed who actually attacked Jacob Fatu and put him out for a few months, and that is his opponent here, Randall Keith Orton. So they're going at it in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup, Jacob Fatu versus Randy Orton. Also, Jacob says he got his teeth kicked in, and he thinks it was a Drew McIntyre Claymore. That's a Randy Orton punt kick to the face right there.
Okay, for my fourth match, I got just a one-on-one good father v son beatdown of a Dom versus Ray.
Who's gonna be doing the beatdown?
Probably Dom. Gonna be honest, it's
Oh,
probably Dom.
no.
Yeah.
Probably Dom.
In my fourth match, I have a random tag team match between Penta, because I feel like Penta has to be on the card, right?
I was thinking that too, but
Dragon Lee and Jay Uso versus The Vision, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul. I feel like Penta and Dragon Lee have had a lot of beef with The Vision, and obviously Jay doesn't fuck with them either. So they're going to get into it at WrestleMania.
Wait, what
And
happened to
Penta
Jimmy in this
Dragon Lee.
scenario?
Well, Jimmy's on paternal leave, man.
you don't think he can come back for one weekend?
Nah, man. He's got to
They still have the
take care of
belts.
my Naomi.
He's got to
Yeah,
be on
but they can
paternity
defend
leave
that
for
later.
3.5 months?
Yeah.
I mean, you're telling me he can't come back for one
Okay.
weekend?
W pops, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good guy.
So many
good
years.
dad. Good dad, Jimmy.
All right, so it's kind of similar for my fourth match. Brandt had something similar earlier for the United States Championship, just to get a bunch of guys in there. I've got Carmelo Hayes. I don't know who's going to be champion walking in at this point. Versus Ilya Dragunov versus Trick Williams. Mine's a 6-pack challenge. I have
Ooh.
got a little trade situation that sends Javon to SmackDown, so I'm putting Javon Evans in this title match as well, just because I think he deserves to be on the card, and I don't really know how else to get him in here. I've also stuck, because I don't know what else to do with him, but I think he'll be back, and they're not going to leave him off WrestleMania. I've stuck Chris Jericho in this clusterfuck. And then I also have a hopefully returning soon Chad Gable in this. So just an absolute monstrosity here of people that I think deserve to be on the card, but I don't know where else to put them. So that's my U.S.
Nope.
Championship 6-pack
Sure.
challenge.
No Tamatonga?
Absolutely not. In fact, I'm going to do a spoiler for you right here. I don't have MFT touching my WrestleMania card.
What?
Yep.
Second
gonna
spoiler,
regret that.
I also don't have them touching my card.
Okay. All right. Whatever, man. Just leave me all here alone here.
Okay, for my fifth match, kind of just got a fun, very random. It's in Vegas. It's glitz. It's glamour. It's sparkly. We have a Tiffany Stratton versus Chelsea Green versus Blake Monroe match.
Wow. That's where I was hoping you were going Blake
Oh.
Monroe when you mentioned the glitz and glamour. I was like, there's God. Well, who
Yeah.
else would he be referring to?
Just a fun match. It's just
Yeah.
fun.
Big spotlight for Blake. I like
Yeah.
it.
For my next match, I have the women's IC title on the line, and it's
Wow.
going to be Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. I think AJ Lee returns, and she's going to go straight into the match, and she's going to win. AJ Lee is going to be your new IC champion, and she's going to be able to go on shows more often. She's not going to be gone for 6 months in a row, hopefully.
Wow.
I'd hope so. 'cause
That would be a
I love
good
AJ
start
Lee.
of like bringing her actually back full time, since that's what they said they
Yes.
were doing.
I do have the extra match on this night, so I'm just gonna rip through two right here. My next matchup, I've got I didn't really know what to do with him, I'll be honest, which is a travesty because, like, obviously he has to be a big part of WrestleMania, but I've got Roman Reigns against... This would be a huge spotlight for him in a crazy match, but I think that he can handle it and deserves it. So I've got Roman Reigns going on 1-on-1 with the recently called up Obafemi as my next matchup for WrestleMania.
A 1-on-1.
I do.
Wow.
Yeah. And then my next match, which kind of leads in from my WrestleMania Night 1 main event, I would have a story where, so in my title match, I would have CM Punk being the one who got pinned, leading to Braun Breaker versus CM Punk Night 2. However, obviously, if CM Punk gets pinned in that match, and Seth Rollins, therefore, is not the opponent for Night 2, he would be upset. So I have Seth Rollins immediately turning and beating the piss out of CM Punk after they lose. So Night 2, I'm going to have like some backstage segments throughout the night where CM Punk is like trying to get cleared by doctors to have his title match. It's going to get to a point where CM Punk's like, screw it, I'm going to go out there to defend my title, even though he's on death's doorstep. So I've got CM Punk versus Braun Breaker happening right here for the World Heavyweight Championship match. It's going to be real quick. Punk will fight to his last breath. However, Braun Breaker will finally become the World Heavyweight Champion and defeat CM Punk.
Okay. For the second last match of the night, I have a 1v1 for the Women's Championship. Stephanie Vaquer versus Sol Ruca.
Wow.
That's it. Just a
Wow.
1-on-1.
You have Sol maybe winning the Elimination Chamber?
I do.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Kyle?
Yes.
You have Obafemi on your card. I
I
also
do.
have Obafemi on my card.
Hell yeah.
But instead of Roman Reigns, I have him facing Randy Orton in a street fight.
Oh, wow.
There's going to be kendo sticks. There's going to be blood. And Obafemi's going to get the victory.
All right. For my penultimate match on Night 2, I have got for the World Tag Team Championships. A real fun one. It would never happen, but I've got the Usos defending those tag titles against the finally united Lucha Brothers against Jake and Logan Paul. This is to determine the best brothers in wrestling as well as the tag title match. I also have a late edition. It's a match to determine the best brothers in wrestling. So, a la WrestleMania 33, I've got the Hardy Boys also being added to this at the last moment. So, a fatal four-way between a bunch of brothers for the World Tag Team Championships. Just madness.
I like it. It's
It'd
fun.
be a fun time.
It's
It would
fun.
protect
It's
Jake. He
madness.
wouldn't have to do much in a fucking 8-person tag team match.
I like it.
And you have Jake Paul winning, right?
Absolutely not, no.
Okay. For the final match of WrestleMania 42, I have CM Punk versus Obafemi versus Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns. And then a late entry,
Oh?
Chris Jericho.
Oh my, what a clusterfuck that is.
Break the walls down.
This guy took his Night 2 main event to be the match where he throws everybody who needs to make it on the card in.
I did. Ugh.
Who wins? Who wins that thing?
Probably Roman, honestly.
Yeah, that's a
Probably
pretty safe
Roman.
bet.
That's such a clusterfuck. Probably Roman.
Well, I also have Roman Reigns in my main event,
Oh.
but he is fighting Drew McIntyre,
Wow.
Cody Rhodes,
Wow.
Jacob
Wow.
Fatu,
Wow, you guys both
and
got
Sami Zayn.
you guys both got
Oh my
5-man clusterfucks. Who the hell?
Well, mine makes sense. McIntyre
Yeah.
and Rhodes, Fatu, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn. Like, they're in a feud right now. I think Sami's gonna lose to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, unfortunately. Probably by like Cody and Fatu getting involved. And then Roman's gonna win the Rumble and he's gonna get involved to where Sami has to win the Elimination Chamber and he's gonna do it for his
Wow.
second chance at a title. And then it's just gonna be a cluster.
And then you close out WrestleMania 42 with Sami Zayn and finally winning that world championship.
Yes, of course.
All right.
100%.
We kind of got
I think
flipped
that's a
then.
year early.
Mine opens with it. Yours
Yeah.
ends with it. It would just be a great moment, man. I don't think Kevin
It
Owens
would.
is going to be able to wrestle yet, but you have him come out and celebrate with Sammy. It's just, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. All right, my main event to conclude the entirety of WrestleMania 42 is very different. It would never ever happen, but I think
I
think these are two big enough names for it to happen. I think they could have a story that could warrant it happening for sure. It's something they would have been building since last September. Justin also had this match. I have got for the Women's Intercontinental Championship in a Hell in a Cell match, Becky Lynch defending against AJ Lee. I think you could even have a moment there. Obviously, I had CM Punk getting pulverized earlier in the card. You could kind of start off with AJ Lee being like off her game, worrying about CM Punk, and then kind of getting more into it as the match progresses. I've got AJ Lee becoming the Women's Intercontinental Championship to close out WrestleMania 42. It's been a long time since they had woman main event Mania. I think that these two absolutely would deserve it. And I think that would be a great way to bring AJ Lee back more full time. So that is my WrestleMania 42.
Let us know what you think about our predictions. Way too early predictions down in the comments. That is part 2 finished. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.